My fellow Americans, it is with humility and an unshaken faith in the destiny of our republic that I speak to you, not from the confines of time, but from the eternal halls of hope where the past and future meet. I have watched you, my countrymen, from the lofty seats of memory and have seen your trials, your divisions, and your triumphs unfold. You are a great people, born of the fire of liberty and baptized in the blood of perseverance. You are still the last best hope of earth. It may seem in these troubled times that our union bends beneath the weight of its burdens, that the chasm between brother and brother has widened anew, and the faith that once lit our path flickers faintly against gathering storms. But I say unto you, let not your hearts be troubled. For as in ages past, the soul of America is not extinguished. It is merely waiting for courage, for wisdom, for the better angels of your nature to rise again. I once said in a time of darkness that a house divided against itself cannot stand. Today I echo those words not to sound a death knell, but a wake-up call. Division is no fate, only a choice. And in a land where government is of the people, by the people and for the people, it is you, the sovereign citizens, who hold the hammer and mortar to rebuild the house into one undivided. You must not surrender to despair, for despair is the enemy's weapon. It saps the will, clouds the mind, and numbs the soul. History has proven that your nation's light shines brightest when shadows loom longest. When the Union tore itself asunder in civil war, we did not lay down and accept defeat. We strove, we struggled, we suffered, and in doing so, we redefined liberty itself. You too must strive. You must believe not in a blind patriotism, but in a courageous one. A patriotism that admits its faults and seeks to mend them, that listens as much as it speaks, that works not only for its own profit, but for the dignity of all its people. Do not pine for some lost golden age. America's greatness is not a relic, it is a living dream. And like all living things, it must be nourished with labor, with truth, with sacrifice, and with grace. If you would see America at her best again, then do not ask what has been taken from you, but what can yet be built by you. The founders gave you a constitution, not as a cage, but as a compass. Use it to steer clear of tyranny, yes, but also of complacency. Use it to protect not only your rights, but your responsibilities. To vote with conscience, to speak with civility, to rise above the clamor of anger and remember that your neighbor, though he may differ in creed or color or conviction, is still your fellow American. And to the youth, to those whose hands will next hold the reins of this great experiment, I implore you, do not mistake cynicism for wisdom. Hope is not naive. It is the engine of all progress. What you build in your time shall be the inheritance of those who follow. Build boldly then and wisely, for the eyes of history are always watching. Let no man tell you that America's best days are behind her. That verdict is not history's to give, it is yours. As long as you possess the power to speak truth, to show mercy, to choose peace, and to uphold justice, this nation shall never perish from the earth. So let us then recommit, not to a party or a president or a passing moment, but to the promise that was made when the first bell of liberty rang, that all are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that from many we are one, that though we may stumble, we do not fall, and that together still we can form a more perfect union. Let the world again see the American spirit, not as loud boast or bitter quarrel, but as quiet resolve, relentless in the face of hardship, and radiant in the face of fear. This is your charge, this is your calling, and I, though long departed, stand with you in it. Let us rise up then, not with muskets but with minds, not with malice but with meaning, not in war but in work. And may God bless you, and this nation still worthy of the name America.